Hello and welcome to another video tutorial in our series Coding with Scratch. In this tutorial we'll show you how to create a score counter. The purpose would be that every time I eat a fish I count my score up. So let's first create a variable to hold our score, and we call this score. And I can see here now I have the two variables and I can choose for which variables I want to execute those blocks. First on my stage I will set the score to 0, and on my fish, and I found it easy to put it on the fish rather than the shark, I will check if I am touching the shark. I will change my score by 1. I duplicate this code because once it has to go into my clone and once has to go into my original fish. So if I run this now and I'm eating fish, the score goes up. Unfortunately, it goes up way too fast. The reason is that while I'm touching a fish, the fish swims through the shark, I detect many times that collision between the shark and the fish, so the score will not go up by 1 point, but by several points. To avoid this, I now can do a little trick. I'm actually going to hide the fish as soon as I'm touching the shark. Obviously, if I hide the fish, I need to show it again. To do this, I place the show here, and also place it at the beginning to make sure that it shows up at the start of my game. So in many games you will have a show at the start after the green flag is clicked to make sure that the sprite is visible at the beginning. So after I touch my shark, I hide my fish, I change the score, and I show. But this show will happen so quickly that again will count up too many points, because it will show up before it has left the shark. So what I do here, I just place in a wait statement, which waits, let's say, 3 seconds before it shows again, and that should give the fish enough time to hit the shark but swim further through. The other thing what I could do is also to duplicate that block here and move it just above the weight, so the fish will not continue appearing somewhere here. It actually will play last here and start from here again. So we will now run the script, and I'm trying to catch a fish. The fish is appearing for a while, and then I get my timer run down. I have to increase my timer, go to stage, get timer to 60 again, so that game run longer. I can demonstrate now. Once I eat the fish disappear, and 3 seconds later they appear back on the left stage. And I have to play around with the figures. Maybe I have to set this to 2 seconds. That's something you have to do in the game later to adjust the numbers to create a good gameplay. Alright, thank you very much again for listening to this tutorial on how to create a score counter. And please again feel free to ask in class should you have any questions.